In today's video, I'll try to address one of the most common problems that players complain about, and that is the matchmaking after 7k. And today, I'll specifically be giving you the different ways in which you can survive after crossing 7,000 trophies. First of all, I'll quickly go through how the current matchmaking system works. If you have less than 7,000 trophies, you most likely will face players who also have less than 7,000. And then, after 7,000 trophies, you're going to face players with any number of trophies, but without divine heroes. Even if they have divine heroes and they're below 10k, you're going to still face them after 7k. And then, after 10k trophies, if you have divine heroes, you will participate in the bravery road. So 10k trophies and divine heroes allows you to participate in bravery road. Between 7k and 10k, you face anyone in the game regardless of their trophies, and below 7k, you're facing fellow players who are below 7k. Now, surviving after reaching 7,000 trophies starts before you even reach 7,000. When you start playing the game, one of the worst mistakes you can make is upgrading all your heroes at the same time. It's important to choose 2 or 3 heroes to focus on and upgrade, just to give you options to choose from whenever you're going to play. But I would advise you to choose only 2 heroes to focus on and upgrade unless you play sabotage a lot, because sabotage is designed in such a way that every hero can only participate in 1 round, and a match can have up to 3 rounds. So that's why I say you can upgrade 3 heroes at the same time if you play sabotage a lot. And you should try to get these 2 heroes to the stellar tier at least before you reach 7,000 trophies. Then, once you reach 7,000 trophies, these stellar heroes will be good heroes to have, because many of the players are going to have stellar, ultimate, and many of the players will also have immortal heroes, especially those who have crossed the 10,000 trophies but they don't have divine heroes. You're going to face a lot of these players, and if you have very low level heroes like supreme levels, even ultimate, you're going to struggle a lot. So that's just a heads up. But then, if you get to 7k trophies with low level heroes that are supreme, ultimate, or even worse, then these are the tips that I can give you to allow you to survive more easily and make more progress. And the first tip is try to play with a team. This game is mainly a 3v3 or 5v5 game, which means most of the game modes you're going to play are going to be involving teams of 3 people or teams of 5 people. If you're playing alone and go into a match with random teammates, chances are each of the teammates is going to go in a different direction and each of you is going to be alone. And if a full team attacks you and you're alone, chances are very high that you're going to be destroyed very easily, because 1 against 3 is an unfair match and it's very hard to survive unless you're a really good player or unless the enemy team makes mistakes. And how do you make sure that you're always playing with a team? Try to make sure your friend list is always full. You can do this by adding people after matches. So after a match ends and you see the match results, each of those players will have a small button next to their name, and when you click it, you can add them as a friend. The other thing that you can do to make friends is to join the main Bullet Echo Discord server. I think I'll link it below in the comments, and you can make friends from there and you can team up with these friends to make sure that you're never playing alone. And even when you play with a team, try to contribute to the team. Don't leave your team alone and go astray, because even when you do that, it will be as if you're playing alone, because your team will not be able to save you if you die. And the second tip here, make sure you join a syndicate, because there's a lot of benefits to joining a syndicate. First of all, it always gives you people to play with most times when you want to play. And the second thing about joining a syndicate is you get that drone. And this drone has a number of abilities which are actually very important during battle. Some of the abilities of this drone: it can double the ammo you pick up, and it can also allow you to reload your gun almost instantly. But in addition, it can also give you a last chance in case you get knocked out. So it can bring you back to life and give you a chance to either run away and heal or attack the enemy immediately. These drone abilities don't always happen, they have a slight chance of happening, so joining a syndicate definitely gives you access to these. And in addition, when you're part of a syndicate, you get extra rewards during events. So there are these events that come once in a while, the 7-day events, and if you're in a syndicate and you play with syndicate members, you get extra points for every match. If you want to join syndicates, again, you can find them in the main Bullet Echo Discord server, which I will link below. And there's a channel inside there that has different types of syndicates with different requirements, depending on how many trophies you have. For my particular clan, we have syndicates for every region, and you're welcome to join us by going to our Discord server if you have at least 3,000 trophies. If you want to join us, you can apply via our Discord server. The link will also be in the description and in some of the comments. And then the third tip that I would give you, try to use the strongest heroes that you can use and practice with them to get better at using them. I made a tier list for all Bullet Echo heroes, and I will link it in the top right corner in case you want to see that. But that contains my opinion on which heroes are the strongest and which ones are the weakest. If you're using the weakest possible heroes in every match, you automatically lower your chance of winning. So try to use the strongest possible heroes, and these include the SMGs. All the SMGs are pretty strong. And then another strong hero would be Mirage. We also have Blot. He's quite a good hero to use. There is Sparkle, there is Arnie, and all the heroes that use shields are also considered to be good heroes to use. And for the next point here, this could be considered being a coward, but it works if you're facing enemies that are stronger than you. One thing you can do is stay out of sight until only 6 people are left alive. In Battle Royale, if 6 people are left alive, that means it's only 2 teams left in most cases. Your team and another enemy team. And that will guarantee that you either win or get the top 2 in every match that you play, which will allow you to open battle chests faster and complete contract tasks faster. We also discussed how important contracts can be. I will also link that video in the top right corner. You can check it out after watching this. But basically, contracts are so important and they allow you to get lots of hero cards, joker cards, nuts, crypto chips, and these are very important for your progress. And finally, the last tip that I would give you is put more effort into becoming a better player than the effort you put into blaming the system. I see a lot of players, and I play with some of them. They're always complaining about the matchmaking, but even when you play with them, they are not good players. They always make the same mistakes in every match, and they don't learn from them. Try to improve, because it doesn't matter how much you blame the system. If you don't play well, you're always going to lose matches. We have a playlist on this channel that has tips and possible gear sets for all heroes. We are still working on it, but there's about, I think, 11 or 12 hero guides that we've made. You can check it out to try and improve the way you play. And yeah, I think that brings us to the end of this video. If you have any other tips that you can give to players that can help them survive after crossing 7,000 trophies, drop them in the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
It's all there for the taking. You just gotta wanna keep chasing. Put you everything you're